My name is Laura Spencer. I've been a resident of Port Charles since I was 15 years old. I have moved away and come back. This is the place that I call home. I raised my children here, so I think I am qualified to speak to its historic significance. And what first drew me here to the Charles Street District was a charming and, yes, affordable home. And what kept me here was getting to know the people who live in this neighborhood. I actually became very close friends with a woman named Mary May Ward. I don't know, so some of you do remember her. She was a remarkable woman, and she fought passionately to preserve this community. I learned so much from her. She told me about how the dock workers were the ones who actually settled this neighborhood, and it was their contribution that turned Port Charles from a sleepy little hamlet into a bustling city. And also, in the 1800s, this neighborhood was a haven for diversity when the rest of the country was not so welcoming. I urge you, just take a look at the pictures hanging on these walls around here, you know? These beautiful moments, our streets, these old homes. This is not just a reminder of who we were. This is a reminder of who we are. And I think a truly modern city does not push out its working class. We should be looking for ways to lift them up, ways to give them new footing so they can thrive here. I have nothing against progress, Mayor Lomax, nothing. But not at the expense of our past, and certainly not at the expense of the people who live here, work here, and call this place home. So I urge all of you, please vote and vote no.
That's all we have time for today. We've heard from the rezoning committee and certainly from some of the residents of this fine community. The only thing left now is the vote on the ordinance. That'll happen next month. This meeting is adjourned.
That was amazing.
I could not have said it better myself. Well done.
Thank you.
No, seriously, I think you won over a lot of people who were on the fence.
Yes, really. I mean, honestly, you wouldn't make a half-bad politician yourself.
Well, thank you. And what about you, TJ? You were pretty good.
You did make some excellent points.
You did. Really, this community is lucky to have young people like you who are willing to fight for its history.
Yeah, that's twice.
Twice what?
Twice that you've come to my pub since you found out it was my pub.
I came back here for my scarf. Thank you for defending my daughter. It meant a lot to her.
She hates me.
You're right. It meant a lot to me.
I was just doing what I thought was right. It's this thing I'm trying. Still figuring it out.
Why did she talk to him?
Do you think she knew Julian owned this place before we showed up?
Oh, absolutely. When I said the town hall,
She did seem surprised.
it's like no matter how hard she tries, she just can't shake him.